Have you ever wondered about the intricacies of the human reproductive system, particularly the structure and functions of the testis and the epididymis? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into a fascinating exploration of these critical components of male reproduction. Picture, if you will, the testis. It's ensconced in a fibrous capsule known as the tunica albuginea. At the back, this capsule thickens to form an incomplete vertical ridge called the mediastinum testis. From this ridge, numerous incomplete fibrous septa extend to the inner part of the tunica albuginea, dividing the interior of the testis into between 200 and 300 lobules. Each of these lobules contains 2 to 4 coiled seminiferous tubules, lined by a thick germinal epithelium that produces spermatozoa. These thin, thread-like loops of seminiferous tubules join to create straight tubules as they head toward the mediastinum. Interestingly, these straight tubules don't produce spermatozoa. Instead, they discharge them into a network of channels known as the rete testis. Small efferent ductules then connect these channels to the upper end of the epididymis. Between the seminiferous tubules, you'll find the interstitial cells responsible for the production of male sex hormones nestled in the areolar tissue. The blood supply to the testis comes from the testicular artery, which originates from the abdominal aorta at the level of the L2 vertebra. It then travels downward and laterally to enter the deep inguinal ring, moving through the inguinal canal within the spermatic cord to reach the testis. Here, it splits into several small branches and 2 larger ones. These branches pierce the tunica albuginea and spread across the surface of the lobules to form the tunica vasculosa. As for venous drainage, that's the job of the pampiniform plexus of veins. This network ascends and condenses at the superficial inguinal ring to form 4 veins. They pass through the inguinal canal within the spermatic cord, and at the deep inguinal ring they combine to form 2 testicular veins. Shifting focus now to the epididymis, a comma-shaped structure lying on the superior and posterolateral surface of the testis. Composed of highly coiled tubes, the epididymis is divided into 3 parts from top to bottom: the head, the body, and the tail. The head, the upper expanded part, is connected to the upper pole of the testis by efferent ductules. The body and tail are made up of a single highly coiled duct of the epididymis, which emerges from the tail as the vas deferens. The epididymis has 3 primary functions: the storage and maturation of spermatozoa, the absorption of fluid, and the addition of substances to the seminal fluid to nourish the maturing spermatozoa. To sum up, the testis and epididymis are intricate structures with critical roles in the male reproductive system. The testis, with its lobules and seminiferous tubules, is the site of sperm production, while the epididymis offers a place for sperm to mature and be stored. Both structures are served by a complex network of arteries and veins, ensuring they receive the necessary nutrients and have their waste efficiently removed. The human body is indeed a marvel of nature, and the testis and epididymis are no exception.